What's up, guys? We're back with one day at a time. Today I want to introduce to my new toy. Just got this the other day. It is currently parking in the garage, taking up a spot of my car. Once this is in, the car not gonna fit. That's why the car is parked outside. So now I bought a whole bunch of wood. We have a shed in the back, but the shed doesn't have a ramp, so that grass cutter can't go into the shed. That's why I bought a whole bunch of wood to build a ramp. And here it is. See that? I mean, as a result, it worked out very fine. The ramp worked perfectly. I mean, I think any smaller, it wouldn't fit the tracker wheel, but it fit very nicely. And I gather up all the loose log around the yard and burn them up instead of finding a place to trying to throw them out. That was just a sample of the ramp that we just built. It's successfully built. Very satisfied, really like it. If I would have graded, it would have been an A+. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you're still watching, appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.